Hey guys, this is Ronit Mangnani from Avalon Army, and in this video I'm going to share how Avalon Army, the community which started from a simple Telegram group and which is expanding like crazy, has impacted my life and how it can impact yours. I'll tell you the before and after, like what was my life like before Avalon Army got started and what my life is like after Avalon Army has started and the meetups are happening and all of that. So without any further ado, let's get started. So before Avalon Army, I used to be alone most of the times. I mean, I don't have very ambitious people around me. My friends are not very ambitious, and the place where I live, the people around me are like, you all can relate with me on this. Basically, not every person is very ambitious, and I'm very ambitious, so I like the company of ambitious people, which is why I used to spend most of my time on Instagram, YouTube and all, where I could digitally connect with these people. Like I could consume their content, I could go through their content, learn different things. Basically, I used to spend most of my time on the internet interacting with people. Why? Because I know a lot of people on the internet who put out great content, be it Gary Vee, be it Varun, be it Grant Cardone, be it anyone. But all of them are on the internet. I don't have ambitious people around me, and so I used to be alone most of the times. Now, here is the interesting part. I'm in college first year, so my parents and my relatives were like, oh, "You don't seem to be like you don't. It doesn't seem that you are in college because you don't have a lot of friends. You are at home most of the times. I'm in this room most of the times doing work of my agency or just spending time on the internet." So my parents and my relatives were like, "It doesn't seem like you are in college because you stay alone most of the times. Why don't you have a lot of friends?" And my answer was same to every single one of them, that the college people and the people around me and my friends and all waste a lot of time, and I don't like that, and my interests doesn't coincide with theirs, and so that's why I stay alone most of the times, just doing work on my laptop or my phone or whatever. But after Avalon Army got started, I got connected to a lot of people. Like that doesn't mean that I didn't try in the past to connect with like-minded people. I actually tried Meetup, I tried Eachai, but the thing was that the people there were just interested in a particular topic. Let's say if there's a meetup happening about SEO or about digital marketing, even if the meetup was about entrepreneurship, just like the quality of people was not that great. So I tried Meetup, but it didn't work very well, and other platforms as well. And Instagram and LinkedIn worked very well. I got connected to a lot of people, but those people were living in other cities, and so again I was just digitally connected to them. We used to chat sometimes. Like Instagram and LinkedIn got me some good friends, but they were in different cities. So again, I was alone most of the times, and when Avalon Army started, I joined the group. It started on 4th of September, I guess. Yes, that was the date actually. I checked a bit ago. So yes, that's when the group started. I joined the group on the same day, and I was amazed by the kind of people that were there in the group, because everyone was interested in the things which I'm interested in, which is business, technology, marketing, the whole entrepreneurship umbrella, the all of the topics which come under it. So all of the people are interested in these topics, and so it was great. I came to the conclusion that this is the greatest networking opportunity currently for me, because the people in the group are interested in the topics which I'm interested in, and I can make a lot of connections. So I used to be like active in the group. Like I didn't send a lot of messages, but I just used to consume the content which people were sharing or the discussions which they were doing, and all sorts of things. But recently, the growth of Avalon Army has picked up because of meetups. Like people are doing meetups in Mumbai, Delhi, and so I thought, wait a minute, there isn't any group for Ahmedabad. So I created Avalon Army Ahmedabad, and a lot of people joined. And on Sunday, on Republic Day, which was 26th of January, we had our first meetup. And before even we met, I was sure that my problem has finally been solved, because the people who joined the group, they were from Ahmedabad, interested in the topics which I was interested in, like which I am interested in, and all of them were very ambitious. I checked their profiles, I checked their LinkedIns, and I was like, yes, finally this problem is being solved. I can't wait to go for the meetup. So on 26th Jan we had the meetup, and it was super duper awesome. Like it was at Riverfront at 4 p.m. So 20 to 25 people showed up. I didn't expect it that also. So 20 to 25, or I must say 25 to 30 people showed up, I guess. So the meetup was very great. We introduced ourselves to each other, and we shared that what we are currently trying to achieve, and like people got a lot of connections. One guy was like, I am great at offline stuff, I know business operations, but I'm not good in the digital world. I don't know how to build a social media presence or how to put out content and all. And literally the guy standing next to him, like this guy was this side and the other guy was that side, he said, oh, I run a digital marketing agency, I have 7 clients, let's connect. And back in my mind I was like, wow, like people's problems are being solved right then and there. And the other guy was like, oh, recently Badshah came to India. Badshah, the hip-hop star, the rap star in India, came to Ahmedabad, so I ran a campaign for him. We can connect. I can like guide you how to navigate this digital world and how you can grow your business through this. And everyone was amazed because people were getting a lot of connections. And so it was great to meet these people because when you are in a great environment where everyone is trying to achieve something big, subconsciously that environment pushes you to do more. Whereas if you are in an environment where everyone else is below you, you might feel happy that, oh wow, I am doing good things and these people are doing nothing. But that environment subconsciously like limits you. You are like, okay, yes, I'm doing good. So that's the main thing. And the other thing was we made a lot of connections in the meetup, which was on Sunday. We made a lot of friends, and today is Tuesday, so 28th of January. I met a person, like the person whom I met at the meetup on Sunday. So we met at a cafe, we talked about our businesses. So that person is running a startup since 2 years, and I talked about my agency which I am running since September of 2019. We had a great talk. I gave my recommendations on how they can grow their business. Like I told them what we do for our clients, social media design clients, and like how they can also do the same to grow their business. So the person talked about their business, I talked about my business. We had a great conversation for 1.5 hours, and it was great. And after I left that meeting, I was like, yes, I'm finally making great friends, and finally my parents will be able to say yes, our son is in college, because of course they don't know a lot about what I'm doing, but finally I'm getting into a great environment. The only reason I used to stay alone most of the times in this room doing stuff on the internet is because I didn't have great friends who push me to do more things. But now it's getting started. Today I had a meeting with a person. It was a great meeting, and we are doing our second meetup like in February. And also this meetup will be at a better place, because the first one which we did was at Riverfront, so it was an open place. But this time we are looking for a proper place where we can just do good things, like we can use PowerPoint presentations, we can do roundtable conferences, we can do a lot of things. So I'm looking forward to make great friends. But yes, that's how Avalon Army impacted me. It changed my environment, because first nobody was in my environment. I was like, okay, I don't want a lot of friends, I don't want to waste my time, but I have friends, good friends, who are doing productive things, who have big ambitions and all those things. So that's how Avalon Army impacted me. And talking about Avalon Meta, actually I don't have to talk about at all, because you all know that it's a great app. Actually you don't know, because you most probably you haven't used the app, but I'm a beta tester, so Meta is teaching me a lot. Meta sales course is my favorite. The others are also really good. I started with basics, then business, then sales. Can't wait for more episodes. And yes, those are the two things, like Avalon Army, the whole community, is giving me a lot of networking opportunities, a lot of new friends who have big ambitions, who have big goals, who are doing something productive. So being in that environment, that environment subconsciously pushes me to do more. And the other thing is, of course, education. I'm learning a lot from the Meta app. I'm learning about sales, business, and I have picked Varun as my mentor, so can't wait to learn from Shashank and Abhinav as well, from Jasneet as well, coding and all. So yes, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you haven't joined the group yet, Avalon Army, on t.me/Avalon Telegram, you should definitely join. And most of you have joined, but you are not active in that group, or you are not going to meetups. Go there, you'll make a lot of friends. And after the meetup, the people whom you connected with the most, with similar interests, or maybe you want to do some collaboration, meet with them in person after the meetup, which is what I did today. So that will further improve your relationship with them. And that's it for this video, guys. I hope you found this useful. Networking and education is what Avalon provided me. Avalon Army provided me the networking opportunities, and the Avalon Meta app is providing me a lot of education about business and sales and all. So that's it for this video, guys. This is Ronit Mangnani signing off.